How are you? I hope you're well. I hope, in fact, that you're better than well. Taurus, you're very interesting to me. You and I are on the complete opposite of the astrological table. I'm over here, you're over here. I'm constantly trying to figure out ways to do things differently and whatever my thing is. Another opportunity for me to kill me. No, really, Taurus, listen. Uh, I get it. I understand. You're an earth sign. The earth is solid. It's round. There's so many fundamentals that hold true. But listen, having said all of that out here and in here, you honestly have created a lot of your own problems, especially in regards to health. Um, it's it's difficult that I feel so much that I want to share with you and tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. Just I know that the universe can be a really big, dark, scary place. I get it. I really, really do. But only through taking chances and risks can and I'm not saying you don't and that you haven't. I'm saying that at present you kind of feel a little trapped, a little boxed in, and maybe a little bit at the end of your rope with a lot of things, right? Um, it's it's hard to talk about these things because so much of being a Taurus is fundamental. It's important to be the way you are, you know? But there's a thin line between being what you are and then being trapped in your own persona and your identity, right? You, uh, I guess what I can tell you is stop telling everyone your sad, sad story. I know it sounds cruel and mean or whatever, but it's not called horoscope for nothing. Just kidding. It was a bad pun, and I don't mean it like that. But moving forward with your forecast, darling. Um, I know that communication is on your mind. You're trying to figure out ways that you can piece things back together, open up new forms of communication with people, and you're kind of on a roll. You're kind of making that happen. But you would like to see more family situations come together and more opportunities for that. Maybe your family used to get together a couple times a year at a park somewhere, and it's just not happening anymore. Someone's dropped the ball, and maybe you're at a place where you can't really even make that happen even if you wanted to, but you're thinking about it. Okay. A lot of your intellectual work is going unnoticed, and you're kind of feeling a little bit left behind maybe. But darling, it doesn't have to be this way. Just remember that when you go out into the world, everything doesn't have to be an astringent little focus, just only seeing what your previous eyes would see and blocking out everything else. Now is the time to fluff your aura. Fluff, fluff, fluff. And I don't mean to load you with a bunch of fluff. Apparently fluffing auras calls the dogs to get to barking. Listen. You guys want to cut it out in there? I'm trying to make a video. Listen, be careful through the month with anything heavy and sharp and any kind of machine. You might have problems with your cell phone or your computer. Things seem a little weird. Might be dropping things, but don't let that make you think that you're unable or you shouldn't be doing this, or maybe you should be doing something else. But I am concerned about your lifestyle, your habits, and maybe a little bit of your hygiene. This is a time for revamping, Taurus, and I feel like I'm being exceptionally cruel to you right now, but honestly, I'm not. It's just that now is a good time for you to revamp everything. And if you have any questions about it, or if you want some ideas about how to go about it, feel free to send me an email, and I'll see what I can do. I'm pretty good at coming up with things. So, darling, be well.